Yo, what is going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel once again. Today, where we are going to be playing with some Hog EQ, hopefully dominating this early season. So far I've been getting kind of kicked down in this early season, boys. But we're here to bring it back, and hopefully we'll do that today with some nice and easy wins with a Hog Rider. It's my favorite deck. We always kind of do well when we play Hog Rider, so hopefully we can keep that going today. So, gonna have a really large push go up the right side here very early on. Should be quite nice. I think if we get this Earthquake down, yeah, we should get a Hog hit off here. No, just about missed it out on it. That's a bit unfortunate, but nonetheless, we're doing quite well so far. We get a little bit of a lead. We're going to go for the log here onto this. Didn't really need to go for my knight, considering that the log went in there, but you know, it is what it is. We made the play. So, boys, I'm strongly considering I have enough wild cards. I think I might get my Cannoneer to level 14. Do you guys think that's a good option, or do you think the Cannoneer is bad? I'm not really sure. I just kind of feel like the newer Princess Towers are just better. And like I'm unsure what to do, to be honest. So let me know what you guys do. Do you guys run Princess Tower? Do you run Cannoneer? Do you run the Dagger Duchess? Obviously, if you have the money to be going and getting max out your Dagger Duchess, I mean, obviously you'd be going with that right now because it's the best by far. But for you, like, free-to-play players or people who just don't really like the Dagger Duchess, I guess, do you use the Cannoneer or do you stick with the Princess Tower? Because I'm so unsure what to go with right now. I'm really just between them. You know, I have the wild cards to get the Cannoneer, so just let me know what you guys do, because I'm very intrigued, actually. Oh, we might take some damage here if he's going to go for his Goblin Barrel. We shouldn't take too much, though, I don't think. Yeah, we're not actually going to take anything, really. Okay, the Evo Ice Spirit doing a bit more than I thought it would. I always, like, I never really recognized that as a real Evo. Like, I can't believe people actually spend their shards on that. But I mean, you know, you like what you like, I guess. And well, that is outrageous. I cannot believe that's just happened. How has that... Yeah, that's not fair. I'll keep it real. That should never be happening. And this is why people hate Hog Rider. This is why people get mad at me for playing Hog and call me no skill, because of things like that. But that is not my fault. I just want that on paper. There's nothing I could have done there. So hopefully this Ice Spirit will jump. It won't. Classic Ice Spirit. You know, boys, do you guys think the Hog's still good right now? I think it's still really good, obviously, in matches like this where you don't have to worry about like Dagger Duchess and things. I just think it's so awful against Dagger Duchess right now. And I'm so mad about it because I got... And this is obviously a bit aside from the Hog. I got the Battle Ram Evo, and I was so hyped on it because it looks so good. But it's just awful against Dagger Duchess, so it's just, I'm not getting the value I wanted to get out of it. So, you know, that's a bit of a shame. And anyways, that's going to be it for this game, boys. Let's go straight into game number 2. And yes, guys, we are back for game number 2 against Pablito. So yeah, I mean, as I was saying there, I actually don't remember what I was saying. But nonetheless, let's hop straight into the second game, boys. So let's go for the Hog in here, right up the opposite right lane. I mean, it's always going to be a good first play. You know, we all love going for Hog at the bridge first play. That's always gonna make your opponent very happy. I'm gonna just go for the Goblins here to keep this Tesla up. Just make sure we have that extra line of defense as you keep going. Okay, we'll go for the Knight here, and we'll just hit the Earthquake. The Knight should keep that distracted long enough, so we don't need to do anything else about it. It should only get, what, I think it's like 3 shots off against, along with the Earthquake, so, you know, the Knight should keep that distracted for long enough. And there we go. Now, this guy goes for his Battle Ram, and I imagine that was an Evo Battle Ram. I didn't actually see, but, you know, he has the gold pass and everything. I imagine it's going to be an Evo Battle Ram. And if this gets a hit off, I will be very mad, and I am very mad. That's outrageous. That was just bad from me, to be honest. I shouldn't have took that. That was just bad play. But nonetheless, we'll keep going, and we'll hope that we can not just be low level this whole time, and we can pull this back and not just be a noob for the entire thing. So let's go for this. I'll just have to go for my Tesla here. I don't really have much other option. I was kind of hoping that would have went onto my Ice Sphere, but I decided I want to hit my Tesla, and that's fair enough. You know, let it do its thing. We kind of leave ourselves a bit open to a push from his Battle Ram now, but I'm sure we can do something, because I guarantee he's going to go Battle Ram plus Log to take out our Goblins, so we can't even really go for our Goblins onto it. Let's go for the Hog Rider here in the right lane and see what he does about that. He's going to go for that. Okay, so we'll hit the Log here, and then hopefully that can do something about that. We'll go for the Goblins over here onto the right, and nice, okay. Okay, we cleaned that up pretty nicely. I can't complain about that one. No damage taken either side, especially with that what's it called? The the mini P.E.K.K.A coming with the right lane. I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's go for the Evo Knight here. And as we know, the Archer Queen's ability is pretty bad against Evo Knight because Evo Knight just keeps walking, so it just doesn't really do anything. It's a bit of a waste, to be honest, but he's going to go for it anyway. We'll go for our Hog here. We're going to go for the Tesla in the center, and we'll go for the Log to push back the Battle Ram. We'll go for the Firecracker here, and then we'll go for the Goblins in the center. We'll get back around to another Tesla, and we'll go for this up high. Probably didn't even need to go for it that high. That was a bit of a waste for me, to be honest. We'll go for the Log here just to clean up and not take as much damage, because that would be very bad if we start taking a lot of damage. Now, we're doing quite well so far, so we need to keep this going. We'll go for the Firecracker here behind the Knights, just get some damage off onto the Archer Queen, and that'll take that out. Then the mini P.E.K.K.A's going to cross the bridge. We'll go for the Goblins on top. Going to go for the Hog Rider here as well. I don't remember how he's been countering my Hog Rider so far. I just haven't even been paying attention. But he's going to overspend like a madman to defend that one. And we're going to get a shot off with the Firecracker, taking out the archers and getting onto the tower a little bit. So that's double value, triple value, some may say. Okay, we're actually going to go for the Evo Firecracker here. We might get one shot off, which would be kind of like, I'm happy enough to only get one shot off. He is definitely going to go for his... if we had been a bit more proactive there, we probably could have kept that alive, but we couldn't be. That's just me being silly, being bad boys. Okay, so let's go for this. We need to stop this Battle Ram from charging so that it doesn't take out my Goblins. And okay, we're only going to take one Evo Mortar shot, so that's not too bad. We'll go for the Firecracker down low here, and then I'm going to go for the Knight plus the Hog over here. We'll go for the Ice Spear to counter these Goblins. Didn't even need to, but we did. Okay, well, let's go for the Log here to distract that for a little bit, and hopefully we get another shot off, and that should be us within the kind of Earthquake and Log range. So we'll go for the Earthquake now, just get that down, and then we'll go for the Goblins, go for the Ice Spirit, and then we'll go for the Log, and that's going to be it for game number 2, boys. And yes, guys, we are back for the third and final game against Mr. Dougal. Okay, cool name. So let's just go for the Ice Spirit at the bridge here. You know, it's always a kind of nice first play. Sometimes you can beat out more elixir than what they spend, and worst best case scenario, like, if they don't spend anything, you still get that like 150 damage or whatever that is. So that's quite nice. We'll go for the Hog Rider here, since he said to arrow that. And we'll see what he has. He's definitely going to have Tornado or something, yeah. We knew he was going to have something to pull. He would have to very, very late for some reason. But whenever people don't go for any kind of defense, you can always expect they're going to have some sort of thing to pull your Hog Rider. Normally it's going to be the... Normally it's going to be Tornado, but he has this. And boys, if you don't know this interaction with the Fisherman, just wait, let it lock on your tower. It does no damage, and whenever he pulls himself in, he'll connect onto your troops anyway. So it just kind of gives you a bit more time before you need to react. And, you know, it's not really that, like, game-changing of a play, but I mean, it's a play nonetheless. And what is that? Okay, we're going to push up this right lane. We're going to see if we can pull out something. And there's the Tornado. And the Tornado's just going to bail him out of taking a lot of damage. We're going to go for the Firecracker here nonetheless, just to hopefully get like 300-400 damage off on this tower. And just to push it against a little bit. Nice, we're going to get the damage done, which I'm more than happy about. We might have to go for the Knight up high here to defend my Tesla. Okay, we might have a bit of a tough defense here, but we should be able to clean this up, I think. We shouldn't really have many issues. Nice, we'll go for the Log here, we'll go for the Goblins, and that should be a pretty easy defense. Cleaned up nice and simply. I don't really know what that was, but this game gets a little bit more difficult because he has two bailout troops. He has his Fisherman for the Hog, and he has the Tornado for the Hog, so it's a little bit not ideal for us. Could be worse, but, well, actually, I don't know if it could be worse, because even if he had a building, we could Earthquake it. But, you know, nonetheless, boys, we're in the position we're in, and we have a substantial damage lead right now. But I mean, whenever you're playing against Golem, you never know what's going to happen. So it's kind of difficult to really judge how these games are going to go. I mean, I could sit here and tell you, yeah, we can see this game out just because we have a big damage lead, but that's not how this goes. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know, whenever you're playing against Golem, anything can happen, anything goes. Let's go for the Log here to keep this Firecracker alive, and that's going to be bad. The Firecracker's going to die anyway. Go for the Tesla here in the center. We're going to go for the Knight plus the Ice Spirit here, and then we'll go for the Goblins for the Fisherman. We're not going to get it falling into the trap of his arrows, luckily. We're going to take a substantial amount of damage here, but we still keep tower up, which is nice. We're going to go for our Hog here. Hopefully all we need is one hit. If this Hog can get one hit off, it will be absolutely wonderful. But if we don't, we go Firecracker. Oh, he's going to get the Night Witch down just in time. We're going to go for the Goblins here to clean up the Barbarian, and then we'll go for the what's it called, the Tesla here in the center. The Knight's not going to quite manage to hold on the way I wanted it to. We'll go for the Firecracker here over on the left lane, and then we will just go for the Goblins here to pull back this Electro Dragon. We do not want to be taking too much damage from that Electro Dragon. That would not be ideal. And then we're going to go for a Hog here. I know it's a bit aggressive, but all I need is one hit off and then I can spell cycle. But he might... And that's going to be it, boys. We take the win. He lets it go, and we'll hit him with the twerking piggy just because that was a dominant game, boys. And yes, guys, easy 3-0 there, and we'll just open this on camera and see what we get. Okay, rare. It's like my 5th day in a row only getting rares. I'm still yet to get a legendary, and lucky me, I get 200 wildcards whenever I have all my common wildcards level 14. Isn't that just great? But anyways, boys, this is the deck that we did run for today's video. Luckily for me, I've managed to max out this deck fully free to play, which is absolutely insane. But if you guys aren't in that situation, this deck still runs good. You know, just make sure you're focusing on upgrading the Hog, your Evo cards, your Tesla, things that matter the most. And my battery is running down, so we will wrap this up, boys. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in a brand new video tomorrow, boys. And peace out.